This is another way that you can manipulate type as well. So you can see that I've created 4 different words. So there's good, and then ness, gracious. So they're all different. So we're going to go type tool and type in your word. So if you're creating a sentence, you want to type each word separately. And I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to change my font. You can choose which font you'd like. And then the size. And I have to go click away from it. So that's one word. Then I have to go back to the type tool again. And I can move that away. Go back to the type tool. All right. So those are each of those letters, and it makes a sentence, or each of those words, sorry. So what I want to do now is I want to make sure I can place it in the right area. So I'm going to actually click over here and then drag, and now it's selected all my words. I can go to align, and then I want to go to distribute objects so it makes each word centered. Okay, and then I want to make each to the very left. So if I do that, then it lines it all up nice and neatly. So I'm happy with that. I want to copy this as well. So Control C, Control V, and then I have a second copy. I'm going to leave that second copy down here for later. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one as well. So I've selected all of it. I'm going to go to Align, Distribute, Vertical Distribute for the center, sorry. Okay, and then to the very left. Awesome. And I'm going to copy that, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to move that down here as well. Now this one, I've selected it all. I'm going to move it to the top here. I'm going to go to Effect, Distort and Transform. Transform. And I want to have horizontal and vertical. So I'm going to leave the top two 100%, leave that. Then I put 0.5 for here and 0.5. And then copies should be 1,000. And then press OK. That's what should happen to your type here. Okay. Then I'm just going to click on each word and I'm going to change the color. So over here, it's black at the moment. I can double click. I want to do that color and that color. And I want to change to a blue. There you go. And now the words that I've copied down below, I can just move them up. And I can just make sure that they line up nice and neatly. There you go. So now it looks like my type has been extended. I could change these as well to different colors. So I might just use a little bit of a darker pink. Make it darker actually. Here's the darker blue. So there you go, that's another way that you can manipulate type as well. And I can do the same thing for this one as well. So effect, distort and transform, transform. You want to keep the top two 100% and then the next two 0.5 and 0.5 copies 1000. You also want to have these transform objects, that to be ticked, transform patterns, that to be ticked, and scale and stroke effects, that to be ticked as well. And then press OK. Put on 100 for this one. Can move it over here. Okay, then I'm going to change it. And I'll leave that black as well. I'm just going to go over here. I'm just going to change this to white. Okay. There you go. That's just a simple effect that you can do for your type. Then you can also add even more detail if you want to. You might want to add some shadows that go in the same diagonal strokes. But this is just a beginning.